My name's Davida Shinsky, and you're listening to Live Without Limits Dreams Come True with the Right Mindset. And today's presentation is titled 10 Ways to Improve Your Mental Well Being Right Now. If you've been feeling a little down in the dumps, you aren't alone. It happens to all of us. Unfortunately, and possibly, fortunately, life is full of ups and downs. Yet, during tough times, taking care of yourself can make a world of difference. At the same time, you might not have the tools that you need to do so. Maybe you're wanting to feel better, but you just aren't sure how to do that. Luckily, you've landed in the right place at the right time because that is what we're discussing today. So, we're going to dive headfirst into 10 ways that you can improve your mental well being right now. And I think these are things you've heard before, but they are things that need to be reiterated so that you understand just how important they really are. So let's get straight to it. Create a gratitude journal. In this modern world, it's so easy to get caught up in the chaos of what you want or need. You might see the new outfit on a social media and decide you need it in your life. Or perhaps you just found out that the new version of your phone is out and you've decided that you need that too. Well, let's just slow this all down to a second. What about the things that you already have in your life? An attitude of gratitude is insanely good at dispelling negative thoughts and feelings and allowing you to appreciate dispelling negative thoughts and feelings to allow you to appreciate your life for all that it is and for all that we fail to notice on a daily basis. In your daily life, it's easy to forget to feel gratitude for the things you have. But remember, not everyone has that great job. Not everyone has the skills and tools to interact and create their own business. Therefore, be happy with what you have and don't look at what other people have. Because I can remember back in the 20th century during the 1950s, it was the best slogan that I ever heard was keeping up with the Joneses. And what does that mean? That means that you had to have the shiny new you had to have the shiny new car, you had to have the bigger house, you had to have the pool, you had to be wearing the latest things in clothes because the fact of the matter was that peers would tease each other. And instead of looking at it and just being happy with what they have. The truth is that our lives are already so abundant. We've just got to take the time to notice. So take a few minutes and write down every single thing that you're grateful for. You can be as small as the clothes on your back or as big as you want it to be. The point is to practice appreciation with everything that is already present in your life. Did you know that anxiety and stress happen when you don't eat for hours on end. It can also happen when you're not giving your body the food that it needs. So, this is your sign. Ditch the takeout meal and, and those prepackaged food items. It's time to treat yourself to a homemade spread that your body and health will appreciate. And if you haven't eaten any food in hours, grab something. Anything is better than nothing. 3. Socialize. There are so many benefits to socializing, including improved self esteem or self confidence, improved quality of life, decreased risk of cognitive decline with age, reduced blood pressure. Humans thrive off of connection. We are naturally social creatures. Even if you don't feel it, by trying and picking up the phone to call a friend or try getting out so that you go to any social event. Having that basic connection can do wonders for your mental health. You know, certain people or certain behavior patterns talk about having really great interpersonal skills. Now, all of us have that within us, but for some it's a strength and for others it's a weakness. And if you understand how to bring it up when it's a weakness and get out among people and get to know them and always make an effort to see someone that may be shut in because you never know when they they will really need someone or that just spending some time with you might pick up their their sadness or depression. Now, also, one thing that I've found is sometimes when people get older and they become shut in, they almost become very resentful of other people and they almost will kind of use you to a point. But you have so that's they don't realize when they do that that what they're doing is alienating someone to them who might have really care about the fact that they are alone and they shouldn't be because once they do that to them they've just alienated them and made them angry and that's the worst thing you can do. So 4, get some sun. Have you been outside recently? If not, this could be exactly what you need. Sunlight increases serotonin in the brain, which can boost your mood and help promote feelings of calm. On top of this, the sun helps regulate your circadian rhythm. This means that exposing yourself to the sun each day can help promote a good night's sleep later on. 5. Take 5 to 10 deep belly breaths. Research shows how deep breathing is associated with decreased anxiety, reduced stress, and improved attention. While it might feel silly to do, it can really help lift you up and lift up your mood as well as calm you down during stressful times. Start by sitting up tall with your shoulders back and a neutral spine. Close your mouth and eyes. Take a deep breath through your nose. filling your chest and belly as much as you can. Count to 4 as you do so. Then exhale through your nose again, counting to 4 as you do so. Repeat this for 5 to 10 breaths. Now, how do you feel afterward? 6. You likely already know that our countless benefits that exercise has when it comes to your physical and mental health. And moving doesn't have to mean an intense or super planned out workout. In fact, it can simply mean going to a short walk around the block or performing a few stretches in the comfort of your own home. Some individuals might even find that they feel better after busting out a few squats or push ups. So do what works for you and you alone. The goal is simply to move a bit and get the blood flowing. 7. Take the first step. Is there a goal that you want to achieve? Or is there something that you've been putting off the and feeling guilty about? Not that you need to be reminded. So let's alleviate some of these feelings surrounding these situations. All of you need to do is take the first step. What does this mean? It could mean writing down in your calendar what you need to do to get to where you want to be. It could mean planning out how you're going to get to your goals. When all else fails, keep this first step ultra simple. Overwhelm doesn't serve anyone. Just take that first step and do it for you, not anyone else. So, 8. Set yourself up for a better sleep. And this is important. And one thing I find is sometimes people like to take naps during the day. Well, that's great, but what happens is it disrupts sleeping through the night. It's great when you're a baby and you're growing because your body needs to sleep. And but as you get older, you need to understand that at each stage of our lives, our needs change. And remember, as you become a senior citizen, or really now that people are living into their 80s and 90s, and even a few into the hundreds, the older you are, the more, and as you're nearing the end of life, you're probably going to be sleeping more even during the day, and even that won't as much disrupt your sleep because of your age and the physical expanse of what you've done over the years. So there are countless articles and studies linking sleep to an improved mental well-being. Harvard Health puts it simply: sleep deprivation affects your physical well being and, and psychological state and mental health. Undeniably, your mental state can also impact your sleep patterns. However, you do have some control here. You can set yourself up for sleep success. Start by getting into a routine, such as going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Avoid screens for an hour. or two before bed. Instead, find a relaxing activity that helps you wind down. It matters more than you think. You can you can read, you can knit, you can do something that's even playing with Lego, something that can be a game that also relaxes you. 9. Change your posture. All right, this is super simple. How are you sitting right now? If you're hunched over or lying down in fetal position, it's time to change. Yes, everything in you might not want to sit up, but it will help you feel that much better. So sit up and straighten your back. Take on a power pose. This has the ability to improve your confidence and give you more energy. 10. List 5 things that you love about yourself. Lucille Ball famously once said, love yourself first, and everything else falls in line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world. So when you're feeling down, it can be hard to give yourself a little love. Remember how you hug yourself and hold yourself. That's loving yourself and doing things for yourself. Don't let others get you in a negative state. If you find that, get rid of them from your life. They can be about your personality, your accomplishments, your looks, the abundance in your life, and so much more. After all, you and your own, that is, you are your own best friend always. So step forward into a better life. Feeling better doesn't have to be overly complicated. Taking a few simple actions can make a huge difference in your mood and mental state. Yet, it's up to you to take those steps and make those changes to feel better. Remember, you are in the driver's seat of your life and steer it in the direction that you want to go. And remember, don't let someone else tell you what to do because they're telling you what to do based on what is right for them, not what's right for you. Only you know what's right in your life based on your own personality. So make sure that you are all about you.